Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do the Labyrinth of Magic Episode 5 review. So before I get started, of course, Sony Music, you do not own a single thing that pertains to this video. The audio is a homemade soundtrack with me speaking over it. The thumbnail is an original image which does not belong to you. And the visuals are me. You own nothing in this video, and thus you have no rights to this video. This video follows the rules and regulations that are set by YouTube. Alright, now, that being said, this week's episode of the Labyrinth of Magic, it was great. It was great because, well, first of all, Ryosai, yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's dead or not, but I'm pretty sure Ugo slapped. Because, I don't know, Ugo, when he slaps you, it's like, yo, it's game over, son. Like, Ugo straight up palm thrust, like, you know, sent this guy flying. Because he was in the middle of killing Ren Hakuye, and it was like, that's not gonna fly. And the way Aladdin, the way Aladdin came out, yeah, oh yeah, that was cool as fuck. That was cool as fuck. Came out there. And what also was pretty damn cool was Ren Hakuye herself, because Ren Hakuye, oh yeah, like she was very impressive. I mean, we actually learned about a new concept. I'm not too sure if it's different as opposed to the Ruhu or the Ruku. I'm not too sure, but Magi. So I guess it's a way for normal people who are not Maggie or Magi to use magic, because the thing here is that when it comes to the Magi are able to use the energy or the force or whatever you want to call it. They're able to use the Ruhu in order to, you know, use magic. But I guess when it comes to normal people, they need to have the genies or the Djinn embodied in a weapon or in an object of some kind, and then thus they could use the Djinn to help, you know, create magic of their own. I guess, I mean, I'm not too sure, but as of right now, that's the way it's looking. I mean, it may be different, it may be, you know, some other twist to it, I'm not too sure, but as of right now, that's the way it seems. That's the way it really seems. Now, what I will say, definitely say, is that when it came to the death of Shaman, what's her name? Shaman Chagan, old lady, grandma. It wasn't like it was, you know, like, it wasn't like awe-inspiring or like momentous, but it was just well done. Like, it was a well done death, you know. We don't see her, like, quote unquote die, but we do see her before and after death. In fact, there was a scene where at the beginning of the episode, after Aladdin takes Granny to the hut, and the other Koga clans are like, you know what, we're gonna go out there, we're gonna take out Ko, fuck Ko, these guys are assholes, alright? They attacked Grandma, fuck him. The one kid who was, I forgot his name, whatever, he's not important. He's like, no, man, stop, don't do that, because we need to be prideful in the Koga clan, and we need to respect Grandma's wishes. And they're like, fuck that shit. They go out there, and what surprised me again, because maybe I shouldn't assume because it's a shonen. Well, is it? Yeah, it's a shonen, right? I think so. Yeah, it is. Well, anyway, maybe I shouldn't assume that because it's a shonen, that Aladdin's gonna step in there and like stop the fighting, because he doesn't. Like that kind of threw me off. Like, he doesn't stop the fighting. He lets it go on. And I was like, okay, good shit. You know, like so good. But what happens here is that as the Koga clan are going into battle, Aladdin hears a voice, and the voice wasn't strained, it wasn't pressured, it wasn't altered. It was basically Granny talking in a stoic, calm manner, telling Aladdin to help me. And he turned to the side. He didn't turn back. He turned to the side. So I'm assuming that she was able to use the force of the Ruhu, like, one last time in order to, like, project her image you know, for Aladdin to see. And then Aladdin was able to help her to get to the location. And then when the Koga clan cut off Ren Hakuye and her head assistant, that kid, with the two swords, what happened is that after this guy goes in there, you know, intimidates her, and then they're like, fuck it, we're gonna kill you regardless, she comes in there and shit. And there's like a big ass like blood spot in the back. And she's talking to Ren Hakuye like she doesn't give a fuck. She got shot down to the back, blood everywhere, blood all over her feet. And she's like, I don't care. Protect my people. From now on, the Koga clan is underneath you. And I want you to protect them. Alright, I am trusting you. And I was like, okay, so Granny good shit. It was very good. It was very good. The way they play that, it was very nice, very nice. And of course, what happens after that? They come back. Granny is actually talking to Aladdin, but she's dead. She's talking to them as her soul is talking to Aladdin, and she can see it because Aladdin. Well, he can see because Aladdin is he's a Maggie. Now the thing is that she's also explaining about the system of the Ruhu, and apparently how they are like they are the bloodline. Like, no, not the bloodline, but like they are the blood force that ties all spirits together, apparently. Like, it's very... I mean, in general, the Ruhu are just there. From what I get, they're spirits. They're collective spirits. And when they combine together, they amplify the force of the magic power of the Magi. And, you know, people who are dungeon clearers. That's where I see it. But the whole entire blood thing and like the blood, it was weird. It was weird, but not really overall that important because we do already know the general gist of the Ruhu and what they are and why they're there. And yada yada. Well, not why they're there, but what they are. Yeah, definitely. Now, after that, we have a scene of Ryosai, and again, this motherfucker, like, come on. He's a warmonger. He loves war. He loves combat. He loves blood. And he's actually going to go and kill Ren Hakuye. And in the middle of their confrontation states that he's going to go and kill her little brother, Ren Hakuyu. Which actually hints at, you know, because, well, not hints at, but it, later on in the episode, when we actually see the other Maggie, apparently, because there's two, like, known Maggies now. It's Aladdin and then the other guy. But the other Maggie tells Ren Hakuyu, you know, that, you know, why don't you become a dungeon clear like your sister? So, I mean, I don't know what's going on with this guy. But basically what happens is that Ryosai comes in there with his forces. He's like, you know what? I'm going to kill this bitch. And he comes there with his soldiers. And they're like fucking lackeys, man. Like, like they're Sleiman. They're fucking lackeys, bro. They come in there, shoot arrows, and the arrows literally stop. Like, they stop. Like, on some Magneto shit, like, they fucking just stop mid-flight. And then the arrows, like, they get blown away. And then, apparently, she's a dungeon clearer, quote-unquote dungeon clearer. And then she has attained the power of a Genie, a Djinn. She actually calls forth an incantation, which calls forth the power of this Genie, the Djinn, which is, in this case, wind. And she actually has, like, a new clad armor and shit. Like a transformation in some kind of sense. And she starts creating all these tornadoes and shit. So, you know, like, it was some good shit. But there are limits to her power. And she explains how she cannot utilize the power for that long because she's running out of Magi. And again, Magi, I'm assuming, is another term for the Ruhu. I'm not too sure. Because if the Ruhu are the sources of magical power in the world of Maggie, then Magi may be another term that means, you know, Ruhu. I mean, again, that's what I'm assuming. I could be wrong. Let me know if you guys know in the comments below. Now, she goes in there, does her thing. Very nice shit. Very nice shit. Her assistant, not bad either. But she goes in there, does her thing. This guy, Ryosai, says, fuck it, kill her own soldiers. But she clearly defends the soldiers because, you know, at the end of the day, they're her men. And what happens is that takes advantage of her. She runs out of Magi. They take her down. And this guy's a dick. Because, I mean, he is a bona fide asshole. Bonafide asshole. Comes in there, gonna kill the bitch, and then says, you know what? I'm gonna kill your brother too. She lunges at him, grabs the soldier sword, comes in there for the kill. Alright, he blocks it. He's like, you know, I'm a warrior. Alright, I'll face you for the fucking throne and shit. And she's like, no problem with me. And then arrows. Just, starts laughing. You really thought I was gonna do that shit, bitch? Like, I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Like, this guy's a dick. He's a dick. And then here comes Aladdin. Fucking on some crazy shit. On some fire mode shit. Lasers out the entire fucking section of soldiers. And then there's fucking Ugo, big as fuck, just like standing there, like ready to fucking. And then like this is like a beast that I've seen, cause it's Ugo, and he's like punching the rock and shit. And then it just and then the screen kind of like goes up, and then we see, you know, Aladdin, beastly as fuck. Ugo comes in there, fucking smack. Fuck you, Ryosai. Ryosai appears to be either dead or crippled. He either way. Either way, he's God, or at least he should be. And after that, we see Red Hakuye. She tells him, like, who are you? Like, you know, like, who are you? And then he remembers the word. Because Grandma, her soul told Aladdin that he was a Maggie. And now he knows what he is. Now he fully knows. Now he understands. He is a Maggie. He is one of those who is guided into the world to choose kings to help rule over humans. He is a Maggie. He is a son of Sleiman. And what happens is that... What happens? Well, the fan starts to glow. He pokes the fan. Here comes this fucking Genie. And I'm not gonna lie, alright? When I first saw her, I got a hard on. I was like, whoa. I got a fucking stiffy. Because it was like... Yo, man. Nipple piercings, man. Like, what the... I mean, look. I would make... Honest to God. I would make that shit my thumbnail. I really would. But you know what's gonna happen? Taken down. Community guideline strike. Why freaking nipple piercings? Alright? I mean, my God. Like, that shit was sexy. It was. And she was blue. Blue was not a normal color, but still, you know, it's sexy as fuck. It is. And... I mean, I'm not a fan of big girls too, but still, it doesn't. Fuck, my glasses fell, man. Fuck it, god damn it, fuck it. She was sexy. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't give a flying fuck. All right, god damn it. Leave me alone. Now, what happened here after that shit? After I got a stiffy, is that Ugo comes out. Ugo is talking to the, well, he's making the hand gestures to the Genie. And then she explained a few things. She explains that she was chosen. And this is key. She was chosen by the Magi of the Ko-Empire. So, and then what caught me off guard was that she specifically said the Ko-Empire, which hints that there are other Magis for other empires that choose kings. And then she said that, you know, it's like a contest of kingship, which is kind of fucking weird. But the way it seems is that each empire is gonna have to, you know, they're gonna have Magis. And these Magis choose kings by clearing the dungeons alongside with these individuals. And thus the individuals gain the power of the Genie, of the Djinn. And what happens is that apparently, I mean, I'm not too sure if these kings are going to fight for power. I'm not too sure if they are. But the way it seems like, there's either going to be a leader, like, there's going to be, like, not a leader, but, like, a winner amongst the chosen candidates. Yeah. It was the king's candidates, like that, and Ren Hakuye is a candidate for being, the king. Well, in this case, the queen of the Ko-Empire. And then the other Magi chose other people to also be candidates to become the king or queen of the Ko-Empire, apparently. And, you know, so that was the way it kind of worked out. And what kind of caught me off guard was that when we see the other Magi, he's talking to Ren Hakuye's little brother, Ren Hakuyu, telling him, why don't you try and, you know, go and clear the dungeon. And then, you know, become a dungeon clearer and thus gain the power of a Genie, of a Djinn. And that lets me know that this Maggie may want to start some conflict between Ren Hakuye and Ren Hakuyu. Because if they're all going to be competing for rulership over the Ko Empire, then at some point, brother and sister are going to have to fight. So that's the way it's going to, yeah, like that's the way it seems at this point in time. Now, I'm not too sure, and I'm not too sure if the city that they were at before, the one tower with the Amon Tower, I'm not too sure if that city is also part of the Ko Empire. I'm not too sure, because they weren't specific. Is the Ko Empire like the entire fucking country, like the entire known world of Magi? Like, is that it? Like, I'm not too sure what's going on. Or is the Ko Empire just one like section of the world of Magi? They're not specific enough for me to know. But as of right now, I'm going to assume that the Ko Empire is just one of many empires, while the Magis are in different empires, choosing rulers to rule each empire, and they do so by having a king candidacy where they can choose a king or queen that is appropriate to rule that empire. That's what I believe. That's what I believe as of right now. And after that, what happened was that she talks to him about the whole car shit, and then we see a scene of, you know, the other Maggie. He's talking to Ren Hakuyu about becoming a dungeon clearer. After that, we cut back to Aladdin. Aladdin is gonna go on a journey again to find Alibaba, and then it kind of shifts towards where he has the staff of Grandma, because again, in the openings we see him using the staff as a conduit for Ruhu power. So obviously he was gonna get it, obviously. And then he kind of leaves, because now he has a good understanding of what he is, his purpose, and then he has a flashback of when he's talking to Ugo, about how Ugo is telling him how when you leave here, you're going to find out who you are, what your purpose is, and yada, yada, yada. And then right now, Aladdin has felt that he has attained some of this in a way, shape, and form. So, and that there is the end of the episode. So, once again, overall, a great episode of Magi. It really was. It really was. Yo, man, that fucking Djinn. I mean, my God, man. Like, it's been a long fucking time. It's been a long time since I got a stiffy from watching anime. Like, it really was. And when I saw this, I was like, yo, like, that was sexy as fuck. That was sexy as fuck. Sexy as fuck. So, I'm done. I'm done. So, and I'm an ass man. So, I'm just saying. But whatever. So, that being said, King Lady, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.